I felt the big turning point was the equaliser, right on half time. Really sloppy goal for us to lose. And then I thought we had the better chance the second half. I think Nicky had one stopped and Craig had a header, and they were key moments. But the second goal's a poor goal to lose as well. The first two goals are really poor goals to lose. You can't lose goals like that in any game. And the third one's a breakaway. But I would have to watch the game again. There was some bits I was quite pleased with, there were some bits I wasn't. I thought first half we should have kept the ball a lot better, because when we did, we caused them all sorts of problems with our formation. It was a good goal Danny scored, and I thought, well, if we're getting at half time 1-0, then fine, maybe even 2-0 I thought it could have been. But the first goal's given them a lift, and then probably changed their team talk. But like I say, when we had the chances to go 2-1 up, we just didn't take them.
Was the frustration in the first half for you as well, the fact there was plenty of space to work with, and often if the final ball would have been better, you could have been in a few times?
Yep, that's the frustrating thing. What we worked on, we wanted to play. We ended up played really with three strikers: Nicky, Swanee, and Brett, in areas that we could get Nicky and Danny in, similar to the goal. We didn't do it well enough. And we're a team it's not the most physical of teams. We pride ourselves on technical skills, and when you've got a pitch as good as that tonight, I thought it was ideal for us. But I felt we give the ball away too much.
Small margins, though, as you say. A couple of chances in the second half. I mean, how Alcock's header didn't go in. I mean, only the goalkeeper can tell us probably did well with that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hit a defender or something. It's a great opportunity. He should score really, but it's hit someone. But they're a good team, Preston. They've had a good season. I think they've only had 5 defeats. But we felt we were coming here to get the win, and we felt we could, but unfortunately not.
And just when you want a bit of luck, Gallagher's shot hits the post and lands to the one man you wouldn't want it to land to, Garner, just a couple of yards out. Yeah,
he's been fantastic for them this season, and he's a good player. I thought the front two did well for them. I thought they were aggressive. They kept them in the game at times, but they're a good team. And I thought it was a good game in the sense that both teams really went for it, but like you say, we just needed that little thing to drop for us when it was 1-1 and we didn't get it.
Connor Washington on the bench tonight, was that because you wanted to just tweak the formation a bit?
It was the system that stopped Connor starting. It was him and Brett, and I just felt Brett would be the better of the two. Connor's done brilliant, done really well for us. The areas of the pitch we wanted to get Swanee and Nicky, and we could have done much more, and if we had we would have caused them all sorts of trouble, but that was the only reason. Josh, similar. He didn't have a great game against Rotherham, but that wouldn't be the only reason why I've left him. It was more the system. And then we changed that again because Jack Baldwin's one more tackle and he's off. The ref, the fourth official said that. So that was, it's 2 games running that's happened now. So as a defender, you've got to stay on your feet.
Yeah, be a bit more disciplined, really.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't just keep, if once you get booked as a defender, if our opposition defender gets booked, then you've got to play on them, because really they can't make any more fouls. And that was the case with Jack. But we just didn't get the rubber of the green at the right times, but I can't use that as an excuse.
Tommy Rowe missing tonight, Darren. Is he injured, is he?
Tight hamstring. There was no way I was going to risk him. And I actually thought Joe Newell did well. I thought he played well. He hasn't started for a while, and I thought he did very well for us.
Yeah, we saw that surging running, didn't we, from Newell in the second half? Almost created a goal. Yeah. And you just want to see that a bit more, I guess. It's in there, but it's unlocking it on a regular basis.
It is. I'm probably his biggest fan. Which is not a bad thing for him. So I like him. I think he could be a really good player. But like you say, like a lot of them, they've got to get out themselves. There's only so much people can help them. It's at the end of the day, it's up to them. But I thought he came into the team, and I thought he did very well.
Obviously, you don't want to be going to Wembley with a couple of defeats on your mind. But if there's one place to bounce back, then it's Wembley, isn't it?
Well, it's a different competition. I could have done with this Wembley final being straight after the semi-final, because I think there's been a lot of obvious talk about it and people mentioning it. For me, the playoffs are the most important thing, and we're hanging on in there at the moment, but that's all we're doing.
Yeah, so still need to improve, you feel? There's still more to come from your team?
Listen, you don't have to be the cleverest human being on the planet to know that 16 defeats is just nowhere near good enough. And listen, we could still go up and we still get promoted, but it won't paper over the cracks. I think that's far too many defeats, so we've got to get there first.